Trade online show. So I will let Paul Botterill to opening the show.
Yes, Sylvie, thanks for that. My name is Paul Botterill. I'm the founder of Access to Wealth and Online Trading Profits, full-time professional trader.
Hi guys, Simon Williams, crypto trader, crypto investor extraordinaire.
Welcome to the show, guys. I'm Ash Bull, and I am a professional investor and trader.
We're going to start off today by showing you guys how you can participate in the show and have your chance to earn a share of the prize. The prize for this week, if you can beat us in the trade of the week, is $2,250. And all you need to be able to do that is to go to our Learn to Trade online Facebook group. Here it is here. I'm going to put the link in that for you guys. Right off the top, you'll find this post, which strangely says submit your name for 13th of November. You need to put your name into this area here. You can see we've got a lot of people, 45 comments in here already. Put your name into here. And if you do that, in a few minutes, you'll have a chance to go into the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel of names, where you can pull your name out, and you can be the one that gets a chance to go up against myself, Ash, or Simon for the money today. Now, if your name should be drawn out, you have two choices. You can pick a trade of your own, or you can be the first Learn to Trade online thief in the night, and you can steal one of our trades. Our trades will have been taken before we get to that point. So quickly through last week's winners, Simon led us away with Australia and New Zealand. Ash's trade about break even and my trade lost. And I do want to remind you guys that if you're taking our trades and following our trades, we can't manage them, but you can manage them. So if we say we're bouncing off a level and you see price go on the other side of that level and close there, I would close that trade. We can't do it because we're in the game for the fun of entertainment, but you guys certainly can. Back to you, Sylvie.
Okay. Next up is trader investor Ash Bull with his trade for this week. Ash, back to you.
Thank you very much, Sylvie. Yeah, so the trade for the week, as Paul says, mine was about break even last week, so I could do with a cheeky little winner. And my cheeky little winner, I am looking for to come from the Kiwi CAD. Now, I like the way that the CAD is weak. Now, that's more to do with my trade, is the weakness of the CAD. The CAD tends to have a very, very weak seasonal bias coming in now, right up until sort of the last week in December. So it's kind of a take your pick when you look at the Kiwi CAD, as when you look at the CAD for trades to trade it against. Love the Euro CAD, love the Swissy CAD, but don't love them enough on the price action. Not good value when it comes down to price. What I like here is the trade line, or the trend line, I should say, that comes through here. It extrapolates through this opening price here, and then comes up to that low. So when we come up right there, that's where we are on top of. Monthly pivot below. If it breaks this level, I would still look for the monthly pivot to hold it up and then boost it to the upside. That would also potentially give me one of my favorite patterns, which is this inverted head and shoulders. Left shoulder over here. This looks like a head, maybe a right shoulder in this area. That's okay. Don't mind a push to the downside, but ultimately I'm looking to go long, possibly a little bit early. CPI data from the United States tomorrow could be pivotal. That comes in weak. I think the US dollar and the CAD push to the downside, like the Kiwi, and the potential for the Kiwi to form a government overnight, which I've been notably informed today. So Kiwi CAD long is my trade this week, Sylvie.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Ash. Now I cannot wait to see crypto expert Simon Williams with his trade. Simon, please.
Guys, hi. I'm crypto expert. I may be, but I'm still in the FX market at the minute because of some nasty crypto regulations, and I'm going to be really boring and just continue with my analysis from last week. I was Aussie Kiwi short, and I am going to stay Aussie Kiwi short. Some strength today I see from the Aussie, but it's not going to put me off. Also, for the same reason as Ash, well, I just got some news about the New Zealand government as well. So on the back of that, I'm staying with it. I think we're going to end up down at this trend line. My seasonals obviously haven't changed. We sell off from November into the end of the year. I am going to stay Aussie Kiwi short. Thank you, Sylv.
Thank you, Simon. Now it's time for Action to Wealth and Online Trading Profits founder Paul Botterill to place his trade for this week.
Hey, Sylvie, before I place my trade of the week, we're going to go to the Wheel of Names and see who our top two are. See if they can challenge us today for the $2,250. Let's go to Sam. Sam, can we spin the Wheel of Names, please?
Ooh, lots of names this week.
Names, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. A logos in and everything. Well done, Sam. Spin it. See who's going to be our first one out. Now remember, these people have got to come into the Anne Marie. Anne Marie. So Anne Marie, you've got to come into the Zoom in the next 5 minutes and tell us what your trade is. Let's spin it once more in case Anne Marie doesn't turn up.
Yeah.
Norwin.
Narwin, you're one of our big fans, mate. You're one of the ones that I see your name on all our posts, liking all our stuff. I do hope that you're in the room. Look, in the Facebook group where you guys joined, there is a link to come into this room, and if you're in this room, we'll give Anne Marie the first chance to come in. Place a trade will be the thief in the night and steal a trade, and Narwin, if she doesn't come up, will be the second one with the option. Now I'm going to place my trade, but before I do, I'm going to let you know of a change to the rules of our competitions. Going forward, commodity trades will be taken at 0.01 gold and oil. FX will be traded at 0.10 lots, and indices will be traded at 1.00 lots, as we see if we can even out the results from different products. Now, my trade of the day again today, I'm going to jump into this straight away and talk to you guys a little bit about some stuff that was relevant to a few things we've done recently as well. So look, I'm going to go long gold, and I'm going to go long gold depending a little bit on this bar here, even now, right? So I've got this tremendous area of confluence here. It's the 38.2 retracement of the initial move up. It's hitting the 50 EMA, the 200 simple moving average, the horizontal level, monthly pivot. I've got this huge confluence here. And I'm going to say that I'm going to take this as leg one, retracement leg two, and I'm going to buy this. And I'm stuck in the trade for a week. But should you guys see a 4-hour hourly bar close below this fib level, you can get out of the trade. My belief is at this level, there's so many confluence levels here. There's so many different things here that we're going to see a decent bounce off it, most likely. And that if it breaks this level, we'll see a decent break, and we could easily push down, I think, to levels around the 618 fib level, or even back down to here. So it's a really key level for gold for mine. Too much stuff here. And we need to see some kind of answer. Today's bar again, still not even decided which way it's going to go. There's a lot of indecision around this area. Which way are we going to go? I'm going to roll the coin and go long, and I'm going to do that at 0.01 because I'm on a commodity. And if you're on this trade, should you see a 4-hour daily chart, daily bar fall below this, then please cancel the trade. Back to you, Sylvie.
Thank you, Paul. Now, part of being a successful trader is never stop to learn and improve. So each have Ash Bull teach a chart pattern of the week. Ash, back to you again.
Thank you very much, Sylvie. Yeah, the chart pattern this week's a fascinating one, and actually really a little bit tricky to draw to for beginning traders. So let's see if we can get some rules in play and see if we can understand what the chart pattern is. Now, I'm going to show you, first of all, the chart pattern is a descending triangle. Now, triangles appear a lot on the markets. The reason they're tricky to draw is that they are not precise often. They're not often precise levels. So what we see here is a move to the downside here on, this is the euro dollar here. Move to the downside here with a horizontal level line coming across here. Now, what tends to happen is the descending triangle tends to break to the downside, and what we'd be looking for is the top of the triangle to the horizontal line to be something of a measured move. And when that measured move comes into play, it comes into play on the breakout, and the next area around this area is where we'd expect some sort of trading range. Now, they break more often to the downside. However, when they break in the opposite direction, they tend to create much more volatile and much more profitable moves. And when we look at this on this oil chart, what we see again descending triangle, a little bit tidier, I think, this one. Descending triangle right the way along here, horizontal level there. And as I say, when they break in the opposite direction and they tend to break to the upside, they tend to create some really good moves. Now, you can see the difference with this one is this one's in an uptrend. So you'd actually still be going with the trend with this one. And again, you'd be looking for the breakout to create an area when you do the measured move, an area of consolidation where the market may reverse or the market may go sideways and then continue its move to the upside. So looking for triangles in the market can be a really useful and profitable way to trade. So the triangle pattern is the pattern of the week this week. Sylvie, back to you.
Thank you. Interesting triangle, Ash. One of the most dynamic and fast-moving market is crypto space. Let's have our crypto expert to give us a 90-second run around the crypto market. Simon, please.
Thank you, Sylvie. So, hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of Crypto Bites. So, number one question I've been asked this month: some altcoins have doubled in value in the last few weeks. When are we going to buy altcoins? Patience you must have, my young Padawans. But it's a great question, and the answer to that question is when my 3 main criteria is met. Criteria number 1: when the Fed pivots. History suggests that when the Fed pivots and begins its rate cutting cycle of, bear with me, let me just move that over there, begins its rate cutting cycle and dominance tops, that's when I'm interested. If you think about it, it makes perfect sense, right? Crypto degens, they're sort of fondly known as crypto degens in the cryptoverse. They're the crowd that are going to be chasing the 100x gains. Just to be clear, I am one of those degens, but only for a short period of time within the 4-year cycle. Degens, or let's use a better term, let's call them altcoin buyers, that most of them are struggling, right? Trying to make ends meet. Many of us are struggling. Consequences of inflation, the cost of borrowing, and just plain survival. That's kind of the only items on their agenda. Buying high-risk altcoins isn't really for them, so they're kind of staying out of the market. But give them a sniff of a pivot, a hint of looser monetary policy, and their heads will turn quickly. I said 3 main criteria. First one, Fed pivot. Second one, the ETH Bitcoin chart. Let me find that. There it is, the ETH Bitcoin chart. What do I want to see here? I want to see the ETH Bitcoin chart bottom out. We consider the ETH Bitcoin chart as the broader altcoin index versus Bitcoin. Only a confirmed double bottom here and a subsequent higher low will be confirmed criteria as far as I'm concerned. If ETH is struggling against Bitcoin, and it has been for the last 2 years, as you can see here, you can be sure that everything else in the cryptoverse is struggling. Almost everything else. There are a handful of altcoins that have outperformed Bitcoin for the entire crypto bear market. This is one of them. This is the opposite end. This is DOT, and it's not one of them. Third criteria, final criteria, when the altcoin index tells me that I'm okay to buy altcoins. As you can see, this index it's Bitcoin season below 25, it's alt season above 75. I need to see that for a sustained period of time. Previous one over here, not long enough, not good enough. There's my 3 criteria. That's what I'm waiting for. Thank you, Sylv. Back to you.
Thank you, Simon. Now, I think we have to invite this week winner to place their trade and have a chance to win 2,250 Singapore dollar. We all hope they can win the money, but if not, the pool will the jackpot to 2,500 Singapore dollar from next week.
Whoa, who we got?
Let's see if Anne-Marie's in the room. Anne-Marie, are you in the room? If you're in the room, Anne-Marie, can someone let us know Anne-Marie's in the room so we can get her in to have a chat with us? Look, here we go again. I cannot see an Anne-Marie in the room. I'm having a look down. And I can't see a Narwin in the room. Guys, both is not in the room. How can you put yourself in the Facebook group and be drawn out and not turn up for a chance to win? Somebody could have literally stolen my trade today and won the money. Simple as that. Could have turned up and said, Anne-Marie, Anne-Marie, $2,250, all yours. Now, I want all you to do is turn up and steal my trade this week. You would have been a winner. Look, we're not going to have another draw. We're going to say that next week we are going to jackpot to $2,500. To have a chance to win this, you've got to put your name in the Facebook, and you've got to come in here and tell us your trade or steal our trade. You can look us in the eyes and nick our trades if you want to. I wanted to remind you guys that the trading extravaganza is on Wednesday night, 6 till 9:30. I'll get James to post a link to that. One heck of a show. We're going to hear from Adam Phillips, the CEO of Morris Capital. We're going to hear from Simon on crypto. We're going to hear from George on looking for an apprentice to trade the markets for him. We're going to hear from, and that's going to be an amazing thing, Andre Adams, the high performance coach, is going to come and talk about high performance to us. Orlando's doing trade calls. Gordon Scott's going to come and share with us his new machine learning for picking stocks. Not only the US markets, the Singapore markets, Asian markets, all kinds of stuff. You know, Gordon Scott, it's going to be brilliant stuff. We're going to hear from all these people and more. And what's more, the one trade I picked out of IFTA. 3 days in IFTA, and I invited one person to join our team and to bring one strategy with them. We'll meet her tomorrow night. She'll give us a little brief look at her, at her strategy. And Malaysian lady, brilliant. Going to be another huge addition to the team. Make sure you join us Wednesday from 6:30 till 9 o'clock. It'll be one heck of a day. And remember one other thing. Two things next week. Put your name on the Facebook page. Come in the room so you can win $2,500 by simply stealing my trade. Or Ash's or Simon's, but probably mine. Guys, no sports bet today. You know, we had a few of those niggly niggers tell us it wasn't needed. We're going to review how we do the sports bet going forward. And after all, I don't tell anyone, but Simon won again. He won again. So we're all over it. We don't
tell them that Ash lost again either.
Ash lost the point of this game, right? Simon wins, Ash loses. I'm somewhere.
I think we should do. Yeah, do you want to steal one of our sports bets instead?
Steal a bet. I'm not taking yours.
Yeah.
We'll offer you double the money if you steal Ash's bet. Hey guys,
sports bet is definitely not my field.
Trading extravaganza on Wednesday will be amazing, but remember, the first thing you do as a trader is look after capital. Take your time, make your decisions. And if you're taking our trades and the levels we talk about are broken, get out of our trades. We can't, because that's the game we're in, but you can. And that's what you should do in a real live market. When you're proven wrong, you get out in a heck of a hurry. Take care. We'll see you guys next week, Monday, 6 p.m. I'll be back. Will you guys be back?
We'll be back.
I'll probably be back. I'm in New York. See you guys. See you next week.
Cheers, guys.